They dropped that one 3-2. Would have been nice if they won that one, but it is what it is, right? Um, Good pitching from. I mean, it was kind of a bullpen game today. Good pitching from Ryan Yarbrough. 4 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 run, 64 pitches. They're kind of slowly stretching him out. Ian Hamilton came in, threw a clean inning with 3 strikeouts, and Fernando Cruz came in through 2 clean innings and a strikeout. So um, the ERAs of Ian Hamilton 174. The ERA of Fernando Cruz 145. So we have some pretty bright spots here in the bullpen. And Mark Leiter came in. He's the one who gave up. He just didn't have it. He gave up the blue pit that scored the 2 runs, a third of an inning, 2 hits, 2 runs, and strikeout. So, but I'm pretty confident he'll rebound from this too. But Tim Hill came in, threw an inning and 2/3, clean ball. On the offensive side, it wasn't much, right? And shout out to everybody in the chat here, by the way. Cody Bellinger was 1-for-4. Aaron Judge 2-for-4 with an opposite field home run. He's had 11 home runs now. Ben Rice 0-for-4. Goldie 0-for-4. Wells was 1-for-4 with a home run. He was the other run in the game. We had 2 solo shots today. That was pretty much all the offense. Volpe was 0-for-3. He avoided a scare there with his shoulder. So hopefully he should be okay. Dominguez was 0-for-2. Grisham looks like he was 1-for-1. Oswaldo Cabrera 0-for-3. Yorbit Vivas is 0-for-2, and he pinch hit for Pablo Reyes. Pablo Reyes pinch hit for him. He was 0-for-1. And that's pretty much it across the board. And much of the games for the rest of the day haven't really been played yet. So there's really not much to go over from around the horn right now. But shout out to everybody in the chat. And I still think they're going to tweak this lineup. And by the way, Cody Bellinger had some remarkable defensive plays in the outfield today. Center field, and when he moved him over to left too. He was awesome in left field too. So yeah, Judge averaged up to 432. Even if he slows down and hits 350, 360, that's better than most people have every year. And the last time we had a freak average like that was DJ LeMahieu when he won the batting title with the Yankees. He batted like 360. So, the Rays stole some bases, yeah. And this is an area where the Yankees could use to be better in too. So, we're fine, Cards. We're still in first place, so we're fine. Timothy's into place too. What's happening, gang? Everybody smack that like button, gang, if you don't mind. They definitely have to control the running game. I liked Max Fried yesterday with his pickoffs. But we need a little more of that. We definitely need a little more of that. But yeah, Wells doesn't have the cannon that Gary Sanchez had, but he's all right. Petruzzi's in the building. They do happen. So, yeah, these games do happen. Again, like Clark Schmidt, if you haven't heard, he was scratched from today's start. He's bumped to Thursday. Tuesday. He had some soreness on his non-pitching side, so they wanted to just play cautious and give him an extra day or two. So, he's pitching Tuesday, right, as far as we know right now. But yeah, man. But Judge is he's playing outer-worldly right now. Outer-worldly. He had 2 hits today. The home run, and they had that single left field. So he's hitting the ball hard. Man. Coconuts is in the building. No, not that I know. Schmidt's supposed to. His start was pushed back for Tuesday, Jacob. As far as we know right now, he just had a little soreness on the non-pitching side, but no, not that we know right now in the IL. So, yeah, we went over the box score already, Timothy. Already went over it. Yeah. So tomorrow, let's see. We got the race tomorrow, 1:35. It's going to be Taj Bradley versus Will Warren. And then we are off. No, we're actually not. We play the Padres on Monday. Padres come to town. Michael King is pitching against Carlos Rodon on Monday. Then on Tuesday, it's going to be. Actually, the pitching matchups are not up on Tuesday yet. Just Monday. So, but yeah, we see King on Monday. Yep. Yeah, that's right. Rodon, at least we have somebody, going up against somebody good going up against King. Yeah. And let's see how we do against Michael King. Let's see how we do. Yeah. Well, I mean, it looks like we still have like the best part of that Soto trade in Trent Grisham right now. He's still doing it for the Yankees, man. He really is. So I'm happy we have him. I'm happy we have him. So, but we'll see. King is a free agent after this year. So is Cease. So is Zach Gallen. There's a couple other guys as well. So, and we'll see if the Yankees add a pitcher at some point this year too. I know they're quietly looking. They're also quietly looking for that right-handed bat. And I mentioned yesterday that Jake Berger was optioned by the Texas Rangers. He's just a guy we keep an eye on because he has 3 more years of arbitration left. So on the cheap, and he's got power. He's only 27 years old. He hits from the right-handed side. He plays first and third. So we'll see how DJ does in his continued rehab. We'll see how Stanton does in his continued rehab too. But yeah, I would pass on Cease too. I mean, I wouldn't trade for Cease anyway, so the asking price would just be through the roof. Just like I wouldn't trade for Alcantara. I'm not going to give up the asking price by some nut job of George Lombard Jr. and Spencer Jones for some. No way. No way. No. Yeah. I don't know if he's looking as bad as Torres, but Volpe, he has the second highest WAR on the team behind Judge. So, and WAR is his impact. I would just keep that in mind. It was a bullpen game today, Jacob. Yarborough pitched 4 innings, 1 run. Ian Hamilton threw a clean inning. Fernando Cruz threw 2 clean innings. Leiter's the guy that gave up a bloop 2-run single in the 7th inning or whatever it is, to make it 3-2. Otherwise, the Yankees were up 2-1 at that point. So, King didn't leave. He was traded. He was traded for Soto. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Leiter gave up the lead. Yeah. I mean, it was we'll have Schmidt on Tuesday. So he's going to pitch against whoever is going to pitch for the Padres. Could be. I mean, I don't know. Is he on the IL or I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, King was part of the trade for Juan Soto and Trent Grisham. He was the final piece that put the Yankees over the top to get those guys. But the way he's pitching, he's going to probably secure a big contract at the end of the season, Michael King. So, if he keeps pitching this way, yeah. Yeah. Nah, not Michael King, Timothy. Michael King was pretty calm, cool, and collected. As far as I remember, Timothy. Yeah, it's going to be a good game. Cards on Monday. It's going to be a good game. King versus Rodon. That's going to be fun to watch. Warren's pitching tomorrow. So, he's pitching tomorrow. But King, yeah, he was like interchangeable. He was a starter reliever, and then, like, they found himself, and then they found that he could be a pretty serviceable, pretty darn good starter. So now he's starting for them, and I'm guessing he'll be paid like a starting pitcher as well this offseason, especially if he has a big year like he had last year. He'll get don't be surprised if he gets 9 figures. Yeah, it would be crazy. It would be crazy. Yeah, but we need Schmidt to come back to full strength. We need Hill to come back to full strength. And that's at the very least we need those 2 guys to be back at full capacity this year. Yeah. It happens, Timothy, man. It happens, bro. We're thinking about all kinds of stuff. No, yeah. If King stays healthy and if he pitches well, yeah, yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. No idea, Timothy. Junior, Lighter Junior is not an automatic loss. I don't know what you're talking about. He's actually been pretty good this year, Lighter Junior. Overloaded player. Yeah, well, that's a legitimate one, Timothy. Yeah, he's up exactly. It's up to Fox and Hank Aaron. I mean, there's only been half a handful of guys who've been at this point with those type of stats, along with Judge. So yeah, and guys are gonna have me like Freed's gonna have a bad day at some point. Crew's gonna have Yarborough. Like they're all gonna have bad days at some point. So well, you're not as old as Dirk. You're the king of Texas, man. The king of Texas in here, Buckeye. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. By the way, I'm looking forward to the Buckeye quarterback in my Jets this year. So I'm like, Ace is here. He is. ¿Qué pasa, man? What's going on? Ah, it's crazy, Ace. It's crazy. It's just, you know, Mark Leiter had a bad inning. Okay, right? It's just we are in first place without a lot of the big pieces. So, but I hear you, Ace. It's just and it's all over Twitter too. Mm. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Yankees are a joke of a franchise for Yarbo. Guess what? He threw 4 innings today of one-run ball against the Rays. Yeah, what? Yeah, I think we dodged a bullet, Ace. But I wouldn't be surprised if they sat Volpe tomorrow just to kind of give his shoulder a rest, right, to make sure he's okay. And I mean, I would. You see, he stayed in there, hung in there, but still, that's our starting shortstop. So I would want to be smart about it. I definitely want to be smart about it. So, and yeah, you're right too. We didn't get blown out. This wasn't a 7-2 game. It was 3-2. They're keeping these losses close, the Yankees. So, but yeah, I mean, we need Volpe to be healthy. Oh yeah, yeah. He got up and he stayed in, and he still played. So, give me a and he was up like this when he dove. It wasn't the other way around. It was up like this. Other way around is something kind of we call in jiu-jitsu a kimura, where you can break the arm that way. He landed this way, so it's a little bit of a different strain on the shoulder. He'll get extra. Yeah, I mean, only if the X-rays show something, Mike. But I would sit him tomorrow, just in case. Let him rest. Put Peraza at short, and Viva said second or whatever. So it's okay. We have enough infielders here to withstand Volpe being out a day or two. I think they would probably rather him be in the Padres series than tomorrow. So that'd be my guess. But yeah, I mean it's yeah, rolled shoulder, something like that. But yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean like 10 different accounts. Let's roll. That's me good luck in blocking hole. I have 100. I had a guy who used to do that here too. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like they have anything better to do with their time and create fake accounts and just continue to troll. Like, you gotta get a life, man. Really, you gotta get a life. Yeah, I get that on occasion too, Ace. It's silly. But when you're making an impact, that's kind of shows. You get those types of people. So I have people, trolling my channel on behalf of other channels too, which is crazy, or claiming to be on behalf of other channels. Yep. This wasn't a giveaway another win, Kyle. Leiter had a bad inning, and that was it. This isn't. Can't blame Boone for a bad inning for Mark Leiter Jr. That's just the easy. That's the easy way out. Why are we blaming Boone for that? Unfortunately, I mean, Leiter's been pretty lights out. Today he just got He gave up a 2-run bloop single to left field. Like, it is what it is, unfortunately, today. Tommy Edman goes to the IL. Another Dodger going to the IL. Okay. Edman, you got Glasnow, you got Blake Snell. It is always Boone's fault, cards. Always. Yeah. If there's a beehive there and he's stinging a bunch of players, you got to blame Boone. Got to blame Boone. Got to do it. Mm-hmm. The Rays always give the Yankees a hard time. Always. They always keep the games tight, and they always give the Yankees a hard time. So, but paranormal, what's happening, bro? So Darvish is on the IL. Okay. I know Cease was on the IL for a little bit, but maybe he's not on it. Maybe he pitches Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll see. Loizaga's coming back. Clayton Beater's coming back. Yeah, Jake Cousins coming back. So we got a couple of reinforcements returning. Just the question is, like, I would like to be a fly on the wall to hear how they're going to make the decisions on who to move on from, but I would hate to be Boone because those are going to be tough decisions to make, especially when you have a bunch of guys in the bullpen with a sub-2 ERA. Like, that's hard, man. That's hard. That's a hard one to do. You would think so, Ray. I mean, if you blame him for the loss, you might as well give him credit for the win, but so many people don't want to give him credit for the wins. Took Dominguez out of the game, and look what Cody Bellinger did in left field with that catch. Dominguez, there's no way he would have caught that. None. That's not a question. That's common sense. He's a Gold Glover, Cody Bellinger. Dominguez is not. There is no way Dominguez would have made that catch that Bellinger made. Well, exactly, Cards. Even when you win, you blame Boone. Exactly. Yeah. Likely somebody with options will go down. I just don't know how many. I got to go back and look and see how many options these guys have. But I don't want to options to I don't want to send somebody down who's performing well. When there's no guarantee that the guy we bring in is going to perform better. That's the risk that is going to have to be taken. And I don't know. Yeah, Soto wouldn't have made that catch either. That was an awesome catch by Bellinger. He's a gifted outfielder. He really, really is. The Rays have been giving the Yankees, even when the Royals sucked, when they were losing 100 games a year, they were giving the Yankees a hard time. When the Yankees were winning 100-something games, and the Royals just gave Yankees fits. So every now and then we got some kryptonite. So yeah. Volpe won a Gold Glove in his first year as a rookie. Volpe did win a Gold Glove, thankfully, but that was a scare with Volpe. Yeah, but Dominguez he still needs to develop in the outfield. There's no doubt about it. That's why I would have put him in center field and have Bellinger left. And I said that from the beginning of the season because he would be protected on both sides by good outfielders. Cody here, Judge there. He doesn't get that in left field. It's if the balls hit the center field, you have Cody. If the balls hit the other way, like it was today, you have the wall, and that's it. And it was Dominguez would have definitely not have caught that ball. No. Yeah, it's there's a lot of folks who just love to blame Boone for stuff. Whatever it is what it is. There's channels that peddle it on a regular basis. But I agree too, Wank. I agree too, Ace too. We got to update the bench depth. Yeah. I mean, this guy Ismael Mingui. I don't remember if he's a righty or lefty. He's another good one. But you have Reyes, but Jake Burger just got optioned yesterday by the Rangers. Could they snag him and move on from Reyes? Burger hits with a ton of power. He's 27 years old. He's got 3 years of arbitration ahead of him. Could you get him on the cheap? Maybe. Maybe you replace Reyes with Burger. I would do that because he could play third base. So I would do that any day of the week. And he's a guy I encourage folks to just keep their eyes and ears out for. It's my guess he'll get picked up by somebody. Mm-hmm. Cards, yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Got to give the boot to Cash and Boone. You got to just give him the boot. Yeah. Give him the boot, man. But in retrospect, too, this is probably the least sexy first place I've seen. But it just goes to show too that this team is not flashy. It's no frills. It's just getting the fundamentals done. It's getting it done and keeping games close when they lose. So that's the type of team that's likable, in my opinion. Yeah, breaking out the cards. I'm telling you, Buckeye. I don't have anything in front of me. I don't have anything in front of me. I'm in my basement. Everything's in storage. 19-14, so 5 games over 500. 5 games, and we are, well, I guess it depends on how the rest of the games go today. And right now, what are we, Saturday? We got Astros up 6-3 on the White Sox. The Blue Jays are up 2-0 on the Guardians. By the way, Tristan Casas, I think it's Tristan Casas. He's injured now from the Red Sox. One of their top young kids. He's injured. Got a serious knee injury. No score Giants Rockies. No score Twins Red Sox. A's are up 1-0 on the Marlins. Padres Pirates, no score. That game is delayed. And everything else doesn't get played until later today. So the Mets Cardinals game is postponed as well. They're in St. Louis. Yeah. Yeah. Lighter. Well, let's see lighter stats here. 1 inning makes somebody garbage. Not only does he average 13 strikeouts per 9 innings. What's his? Let me pull up the stats from today. We'll go back to today. Mark Leiter Jr. Yeah, well, he's 2-3 right now. So, but he averages 13 strikeouts per 9 innings. So, one of the big complaints of the Yankees last year and the Yankees fans is that we didn't have any strikeout guys in it. Now we have like 4 of them, even Devin Williams. So, well, there are guys that we don't have that we need, Kyle. Like Johnny Loizaga is not back yet. Jay Cousins, not back yet. Clayton Beater, not back yet. Maybe they'll move on from Leiter once one of these guys come in. I have no idea. No idea. They went to Tim Hill later, so. But Tim Hill got roughed up a couple times already recently too. So it's not only Leiter that has a bad inning. Tim Hill had a bad inning. Was it yesterday or the day before too? So it happens. Everybody. And the problem with relievers is 1 inning is a big part of their performance package. So it affects their numbers pretty significantly. It's not like somebody goes for 7 innings and you give up 1 run in 7 innings. It looks a hell of a lot nicer than giving up 1 run in 1 inning. So it just looks a heck of a lot different. The Volpe era did hurt Leiter. Yes, it did. Yes, and that was a blue pit too. So it was just a bad inning. We move on. We go like this. We move on from it. Tomorrow's another day. Right? Is there a stat for showing how many leads a pitcher's given up now? The problem is misleading. It's misleading because you can come in, load the bases, and then the next pitcher will come in and give up a base hit. But the runs that pitcher gave up is credited to the pitcher who left the guys on base. So it's misleading. It's misleading, these stats. Cole has bad innings too. Yeah. So does Corbin Burns. Paul Skeens, superstar, gave up 3 home runs the other day to the Cubs, and he walked 3 guys. 3 homers. Paul Skeens. It happens. It definitely happens. Unfortunately. Yeah, yeah Buckeye. Yeah, we got some legit cards. Got some legit stuff. Yeah, man. Yes, I guess we'll have more clarity tomorrow on Anthony Volpe. Yeah. Yeah, situational hitting has got to improve too. Yeah. Nice cards. That's a legit card. That's a legit set right there. That's a legit set. Yeah. Yes, indeed. But that's it, gang. That's it, gang. You know, let's go enjoy the rest of the weekend. It's nice out. The weather's nice. Let's shake this off. We'll come back tomorrow. If any news comes out today, later on, I'll get it to you. That's my word. I'll probably put it on a short and whatnot. But we need more consistent offense from Bellinger and Oswaldo. Yes, we do. 100% right. You are 100% right, Marcel. You know, 10 bad games and sacks. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, I hear that, man. Billy had a nice hit and a phenomenal catch. Phenomenal catch for Billy. It was unbelievable. When he took over in left field for Bellinger, for Dominguez, that's when he made that ridiculous catch. Much respect for that catch, man. But go enjoy the rest of your weekend, gang. Let's go enjoy some sunshine, some good weather. Appreciate you asking. The Knicks start against the Boston Celtics the next. That's going to be a tough series. And who's on the other side? Is it the Cavaliers and the Pacers? I'm not sure. I have to go look at the brackets here. Yeah, I think Belly's going to come around. Cards. I think Belly's going to come around. Yeah, let's go Knicks. Let's go Yankees. Peace and love to everybody. See y'all tomorrow.